Alema, thanks so much. Wow, what an exciting day for the Utah Jazz franchise, the state of Utah and beyond, as Ryan Smith, the owner of the Jazz, brings in Dwyane Wade as part of the ownership group. D. Wade, from me to you and Big T, welcome to Utah. And I have to ask, just straight up, Ryan and D. Wade, how did this relationship all happen? How did this go down?
Well, first of all, thank you guys for allowing me to be here and welcome me here. I'll turn over to Ryan first.
Yeah. Well, look, when we put together our ownership group, I mean, I don't think that I'd even gotten that far, but a couple years prior to that, Dwyane and I had been working, we've been talking together. Hey, let's get into business together. We'd gotten to know each other, and it had always been time. We actually started talking about the ownership piece of this right about the time when it happened. And if you think about our group with Ryan Sweeney is a legendary tech investor. We got the Millers, who have been the most amazing, one of the most steady hands in all of basketball, and Mike Cannon-Brooks in Australia. Like, we all bring a piece to this. And, where I come from in my business, I always try to get people around who add something, who I want to be in business with, and we try to go for the best. And so when our conversations just kept going and going, this was a natural fit. And Dwyane had a lot of opportunities to go with a lot of different groups, and he chose us and he chose Utah, which is pretty incredible. And so that's how we think about it. And basketball is just really a piece of everything that we're going to do with from a business standpoint and everything else.
Well, Dwyane, I want to have you expound on that a little bit, because with all your business acumen and the time you spent in the league, why Utah?
Well, first of all, let me say thank you to Ryan, Ashley, and the Smith family for thinking of me as highly as they do. To Sweeney, Ryan Sweeney, Mike Brooks as well, and the Miller family as well. For allowing me to be a part of this family. As Ryan said, in my career, at the same time as I was focusing on basketball, business was a big part of my portfolio and what I wanted to become when the game was through. And when you're able to get an opportunity to meet someone, like Ryan, that has been very successful in business, that can educate you, that can teach you, I'm all about, I want mentors. And Ryan became a mentor to me. And did I ever think that this would be a part of our conversations? No, I did not. But this was always a goal of mine, to one day hopefully be a part of something bigger than I. And that's what the Utah Jazz is something bigger than myself. And we just started talking about, what this could be, what this feels like, what it could look like. And it wasn't, just about, one thing. It was a whole holistic approach for us. And we have similar pillars, and things that we believe in away from this chair. Our families, I work in the community, business, where we're trying to go. And so I think it was just a perfect fit. And for me, as a retired NBA player, in my next, act in business and in life, this feels right. It feels good. And, we're the same age, too. It's kind of cool to be able to be a part of a partnership.
That's good.
We all are 40.
Yeah, the 40 Club.
Awesome.
And Ryan,
40 Club.
Ryan, you sitting next to you is a mentor. And I know, D. Wade, that you have a special relationship with a guy named Donovan Mitchell. And I think you said if you could come back and play, you want to be Jordan Clarkson. So you do have a relationship with a couple of these players, and I'm sure beyond, with this franchise.
I do. I've always tried to take a mentorship, kind of role in the NBA. I understand how important veterans are. I understand how important guys that have done it before you, have been there, are, to make sure that, you can watch out for the landmines. And so when it came to Donovan, he reached out to me. He connected to me very early because a lot of people talked about the similarities in our game and even in our temperament as players. And so we just connected. And just like a lot of other guys in the league over the course of time, I have been a big brother. I've been a mentor. And this is another example of doing that. It's really, I'm not the first to do this, but, to be 39 years old, 2 years retired from the game, and to be sitting up here today with this is just showing Donovan, this is showing other guys in the NBA, what's possible for us. And it's also showing, the young kids in my community, you guys, I grew up with this being a fairy tale. We're making it to the NBA, being an owner of a team, being successful in the world was a fairy tale. And I'm a living, example that fairy tales do come true. And so I'm excited about what this not only does for the NBA, but what it does for the little boys and girls out there that look like myself.
Ryan, Dwyane, congratulations. Welcome to the Jazz family. This is Jazz Nation. You'll get a taste of it this afternoon against the Indiana Pacers. And by the way, D. Wade, I know you've done some commentary. You're welcome in the booth, as Ryan is.
Play-by-play, though.
Yeah, play. Come up here. Yeah, you can come up.
That's a little harder. I'm in the studio, guy.
I know how good you are in the studio doing what I do, but love to have you up here.
Yeah, congratulations. Big
It's
day.
just the beginning, guys.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning. We're just rolling, and thanks for all you do.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ryan.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
D. Wade.